now?
No, it just doesn't make sense. You're giving me the story, not the story, man.
What do you want to know?
You're giving me the details, not the, like, emotional.
Well, it's a complicated story.
No, let me explain it to you.
Okay.
And you tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
A soldier's life is defined by warfare. Why are we leaving the fate of nations in the hands of politicians when it should be in the hands of soldiers who can make decisions?
Well, they make decisions on the battlefield.
They make decisions on the
they
battlefield.
They don't make the
What
big
is a soldier without a battlefield? That's the story of Metal Gear, all of it.
What is a soldier without a battlefield? Well, yeah, that's Big Boss's whole thing. It's like, hey, this is our job. Like, if you're a chef, you need a kitchen, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's basically, let's make 5 games based off of that.
There's a lot more going on there.
That's pretty much it,
teaches
right?
about
I
everything.
think that's the gist
It kind
of
of
it.
explains all of human nature throughout the entire series. Like, meme, gene, scene.
Okay, so what's human nature?
Well, that's complicated. Like that's a...
Well, this is your floor. Give it to me. What is...
Where do you want me to start? We're defined by... Well, Metal Gear Solid 2 taught us that our thoughts and what we know are based on memes, and they were saying that way before that meant a goddamn cat with a caption. They were talking about information passed down through the media and through generations, and how that kind of forms the way we see the world, is the way we've taken in information throughout generations. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 was about scene, which is about the environment, like how that changes over time, and like people that can be that were enemies at one point can be friends later on. Like, hey, the U.S. and Britain, we had a whole damn war between us. I think a couple of them, and now they're great. Now we get along with England great. And so, like, the times change, and so alignments between nations and friends and family and everything change based on the scene, the situation.
Wait, is this a thing, meme gene scene?
Yeah. So, yeah, the first one was gene.
This is a thing. I remember this.
Yeah, the first one was gene, genetics. The second one was meme, information.
Cats.
The third one was scene.
Is it like Richard? Is it Dawkins? Is it?
Like the selfish gene and all that stuff, or it's not as up its own ass as that stuff.
Wait, I don't think so.
Metal Gear Solid is not up its own
Richard
ass
Dawkins
at all.
is pretty up his own ass.
Oh yeah,
I thought that stuff was interesting.
I think he got weird.
He got very weird.
Yeah.
The internet kind of broke his brain.
Yeah, I read a couple of his books before he got super weird, but now I think he's really weird now.
All right, so does that stuff? I mean, that just sounds like I'm taking like Philosophy 101 class.
Well, no, but there's all sorts of cool stuff with like nuclear robots and helicopter fights and like a ghost man. Philosophy 101 sounds boring.
When was the last time you took Philosophy 101? It's pretty amazing. Mine was taught by a sentient helicopter.
Shit, I should have gone to class.
You should have punched the inflatable.